Hi, welcome to the website I Trust in Jesus. The whole purpose of this website is to make sure that you can discover who Jesus is. Just as I've discovered him for myself, I want you to discover him for yourself. On the website you'll find many different links. You'll find links to people's videos that they've made up, much better than anything I could make. I'm just putting them together for you to see in one place. When you discover who Jesus is, you'll be absolutely amazed. Not only are his teachings the greatest teachings the world's ever known, but when you put them into practice, you'll discover that you come and meet with Jesus himself. Putting them into practice basically means having faith in Jesus, which over my lifetime, I've discovered how to have faith in Jesus, and I want you to do that too. It's not as difficult as you think, but it does require your full commitment. Jesus will truly amaze you because he will also bring you into a place called salvation. He will bring you to a place where you are no longer doomed and damned to go to hell. Oh, you might be saying, well, why should I be doomed and damned to go to hell anyway? I haven't done anything wrong. I'm a good person. Well, good, but who's doing the counting? Only God can tell you whether you're really good enough for him. Only God can really say whether you can go to heaven or not, or whether you have to go to hell. But how can you know whether God is saying that to you? Well, the simple answer is God has already told you how you can know. He's given us the 10 Commandments. He gave the 10 Commandments to that great leader of the Jewish people, Moses. There are 10 very strict rules that if you haven't obeyed them, you've broken them. God says we shall have no other gods before him. Have we had other gods before him? Have we worshipped other gods? Have we made images and bowed down to them? Have there been things in our life that have been most important and God has been less important? Well, of course there have. Nobody can say they haven't. For all have sinned and fallen short of the glory of God. How many times have we told a lie about somebody else? That's one of the 10 Commandments broken. How many times have we had lustful thoughts about another person? That's breaking the 10 Commandments. How often have we stolen, even if it's only something small? That's another of the 10 Commandments gone. And how often have we really wanted something that somebody else had and wanted to take it away but have never got round to it, but still we've broken one of the 10 Commandments? And how often have we been so angry with somebody else because of something they've done to us that we really wanted to kill them? We may not have done it, but that too is breaking the 10 Commandments. It's just like murder. The same way as lusting after someone is the same, as Jesus would have said, as adultery. Now you can change that perspective. You don't have to be that person who is under the judgment of God anymore. What, by being better? Not really. Because God says that all our righteousness is as filthy rags. There's nothing we can do to change. But thanks be to God that we can change through what Jesus did for us on the cross. There's an old hymn that says, there was no other good enough to pay the price of sin. He only did unlock the gate of heaven and let us in. And that is true for us. Only Jesus can unlock the gate of heaven and let us in. He's the only one good enough to have died in our place, taking our punishment upon himself and bringing us to a place now where we can receive that through faith. Just simply receive what he's done for us, trust in him completely, and commit ourselves to following him and having his Spirit living inside of us. It's as simple as that. Do you want to do it now? You can. You can go to the link on my website, which is about the sinner's prayer, and please read that through. You might want to check first with the other link, Psalm 51. You could actually make that into a prayer yourself, so that it's not a prayer somebody else has written down. It's a psalm, and you can read it, understand it, and pray it, and pray yourself into God's kingdom and out of the kingdom of darkness. You will become a new person when you do this, with full sincerity. Take your time though, because you want to understand what it is you're committing yourself to. That's why I say use the rest of this website. If you want to talk to me, use the contact point on this page, or go to the contact link that you see above, or you can talk to me on Skype. I trust in Jesus. There's a hyphen between every word there, and then you'll find me. Lastly, if you want me to refer you to somebody in your own country, then I can do that as well. Just send me a message. Somebody who speaks your language, because it's not English, for example, your main language is not English, then I will help you to find somebody. Oh, and if you want to find Bibles in another language than English, again, if you go onto the links page, you'll quite easily find that. Please come back to my site. You're welcome to be here, and please do contact me and let me know how you get on. Thank you for coming on, and thank you very much, and I really pray now that you will meet with the Lord Jesus, and that he will make your life what he wants it to be, satisfying to God.